Okay, so what if I told you that an ancient fortune-telling system was actually one of the most sophisticated personality maps ever made? Today, we are going to crack the code on Bazi. And look, we're not here to predict your future, but to unlock a really powerful blueprint for your own mind.
All right, so here's our plan. First, we're gonna ditch the whole fortune-telling idea. Then, we'll break Bazi down into these 4 layers of your personality and 5 core drives. And the cool part, we'll translate it all into a psychological language that you'll just get. It'll instantly make sense. So let's dive in.
You know, for centuries, when people heard the word Bazi, or the 4 pillars of destiny, their minds immediately went to one thing: fortune-telling, right? Some super complex system from ancient texts, all about predicting your fate.
But here's a thought. What if we've been looking at this completely backwards? What if it's not about predicting the future at all? What if it's actually a sophisticated psychological tool, like a really ancient, detailed map of your own mind?
So the decoder key for this whole thing, it comes from a pretty unexpected place, actually. We're talking modern Western psychology, and specifically the incredible work of Carl Jung.
See, Jung had this idea of the collective unconscious, this concept that we all share these deep, inherited, universal psychological patterns. And that right there is the perfect key. It lets us see Bazi not as some kind of mystical woo-woo, but as an ancient culture's own map of those exact same universal structures.
All right, let's start decoding. Bazi is built on these things called the 4 pillars. That's your birth year, month, day, and hour. But listen, you gotta forget about them as just points in time. In this new way of looking at it, they represent 4 totally distinct layers of you, of your personality. Everything from your deepest roots to the face you show the world.
Yeah, think of it like this. It's a journey from the inside out. You've got the year pillar, that's kind of like your psychological DNA, what you inherited from your family and ancestors. Then there's the month pillar. That's your ego, your core personality, how you operate day to day. After that comes the day pillar, which is the real you, the self when you're all alone. And finally, you have the hour pillar, your persona, the mask you wear for the rest of the world.
So here's the bottom line. Bazi gives us a complete structural model of you. It literally maps everything from the cultural and family software you were born with, all the way to the version of you that goes to work every day.
Okay, ready to go a layer deeper? Bazi has this concept called the 10 gods, or Shishen. Now, don't let the name freak you out. Seriously, these are not actual deities. Just think of them as the 5 fundamental psychological drives, the engines that power your whole personality. And this is where it gets really, really practical. Just look at how these ancient terms translate directly into modern psychological drives we all understand. Seal isn't some magical thing. It's your need for security, for nurture. Companion, that's all about your sense of identity and how competitive you are. And wealth, it's not just about money. It's about your ambition, how you get things done in the real world. All of a sudden, this ancient system becomes this incredibly useful inventory of what actually motivates you.
This really shows you the power of just shifting your perspective. So, take Chisha, or the 7 killings. Sounds pretty scary, right? And traditionally, it was seen as this totally negative, fierce god. But look at it through a psychological lens, and it completely transforms. It becomes a crucial part of your engine. It's your resilience, your ambition, your ability to handle pressure. It's not a curse, it's a superpower.
All right, but we can get even more specific. Bazi also has these things called symbolic stars, and they add this amazing layer of nuance. And again, just forget any ideas about good or bad omens. The best way to think about them is as psychological tags, or maybe switches, that just fine-tune your personal blueprint.
Yeah, they're basically these little switches in your subconscious. So if you have the traveling star, that might mean you're naturally restless. You love to explore. Peach blossom, that could point to someone with high empathy and great people skills. The elegant cover often suggests a deep introverted thinker who thrives in solitude. And the goat blade, that might mean you have really strong personal boundaries and a ton of assertiveness. See? They just highlight specific tendencies you have.
And get this, the map doesn't just stop with you. It actually extends to the people around you. Remember those 4 pillars we talked about? Well, they also give us a framework for our relationships. The year pillar, your roots, can give you insights into your dynamic with your parents. And the hour pillar, your outward performance, can actually map out your psychological patterns with your own kids. It's an amazing tool for understanding your natural role within your whole family system. So, what's the big takeaway here? What does all this mean? Well, by translating Bazi into the language of psychology, we've basically transformed it. It goes from being this rigid, old-fashioned fortune-telling system into something way, way more useful. It becomes a tool for self-empowerment.
It becomes this incredible tool for active self-awareness. You get a detailed blueprint that helps you finally understand your natural strengths, your hidden emotional triggers, what really drives you at your core. The focus shifts. It's not about what will happen to you, but why you are the way you are.
And that reframing is so empowering because it lets you work with your nature, not feel like you're a victim of some destiny that's already been written for you. So the most important question stops being what's going to happen to me, and it becomes, okay, now that I have the map to my own mind, where do I want to go? Because this ancient code, it doesn't write your story for you. It just hands you the pen.